So boys, welcome to the very first episode of the 2K19 MyGM here as we're just taking a look at the 2K19 menus, and it actually looks very nice though. I really like, they changed pretty much everything about it, and one thing I really loved about it, because it is pretty much like exactly, like I already tried some of the MyGM story and I don't really like it, but anyway, it pretty much is like 30 minutes after it came out. And one thing I love about 2K this year is that you do not have to go and install it right when you go into the game, because usually you have to go download the 2K online, then you have to install it online, then you go into the game, and you have to wait like an hour or 2 hours for it to install in-game. This year you no longer have to do that, so thank God 2K got rid of that. As we're going to go dive right into MyGM, and last time I tried doing the Saga MyGM here, and last 2K18, but to be honest, that was so boring though. They dragged it out so long. The conversations were so pointless, and just to be honest, it didn't really get my interest at all. And so far I tried playing it, and it just is way too much dialogue for my liking. I just like the traditional MyGM, where you go choose a team. There's a little bit of controversy with the players because they want minutes, they want to be traded. I kind of like that aspect of it. So I want the classic MyGM experience. I'll be going with the traditional MyGM because the other one is way too boring and I just don't like it at all. So we're going to go with current NBA teams. We're not going to go with the expansion team because I don't really want to do that. We'll start in the regular season. And okay, so you have some difficulties this season. Okay, so you have casual, don't want to do that. Medium, a realistic experience, a challenging experience, and hard, or a custom, fully customizable experience. So I'm wondering what that really entitles to. So quarter length, we'll do 10 minutes. What else? Well, 12 minutes for the normal quarter length. No fantasy draft, don't want that. Features, still the same. Draft class quality. Salary cap is still on, obviously. Wait, can you actually change it this year? Cannot be disabled in MyGM. I know you can do it in my league, but salary cap still the same, obviously. Curve potential, trades, you have the same kind of things right there. So this season in MyGM, you could go and turn off these stupid rules that I hate so much. And to be honest, I want to do that. I'm going to take one little thing, because I hate whenever they have these rules in MyGM or my league. As we're going to get rid of the Stepien rule right now, and the recently traded rule as well. I understand the recently signed rule, obviously, because then you'll get guys or players or teams that go and sign players, then just trade them off for picks after they, like, if the roster's too full or something. So I understand that. Recently traded restriction, I hated that so much in the past. And if anyone watched the videos previously, I've hated that, and I've voiced my concerns every time that's been brought up. But rookie signings, I understand that as well, so we'll keep that on, and recently signings will keep on as well. So we're turning off the Stepien rule, we're turning off the recently traded restriction because I hate that so much, because you can't get players. Like, one thing I like doing is making trades and taking an asset from that trade that I acquire and then just flipping it for something else. That's what I like doing, and that would always screw over my team whenever like we had to wait 60 days to go and trade up players. So we're getting rid of that, making it a little bit more fun and less kind of super serious and important, because this is a video game and I'm not going to go super serious on this at all because it is a video game after all. But right now I'm loving all these options though. We've never had these in the past when it comes to this specific of something. So selling a draft pick value is worth 22 million. Okay. So there's a lot of different things you can do here. I'm loving it. So net value selling, okay. I'm going to leave all that the same. Injuries, we'll leave on injuries. Frequency for that's good. Progression, training intensity, work ethic, okay. So how quickly players with the high work ethic progress. That's progression. So you have a lot of options here. Holy, we'll put on All-Star for now. I'll see if I get better at the game, because I haven't played 2K in a long time. Last year I did not like 2K, didn't play it that much. This year I'm planning on playing it a little bit more because it just seems like a better game. I don't know, just something about it. I just like change, and they've changed a lot in 2K19. And we'll keep all that the same, so just want to show all the rules off right there. Start mode, let's start off right now, and I'm just going through some overalls here. The 76ers are 90 overall. Wow. 87 for the Bucks, now 80 for the Bulls, 82 for the Cavs, now without LeBron, 98 for the Celtics. Holy, that would be insane to do the Celtics, but they're set up way too good though. It wouldn't even be fun to rebuild their team because they have nothing to rebuild. Clippers, that team kind of piques my interest a bit. Grizzlies on there, Hawks 78, 83 Heat, 81 Hornets, 89 Jazz. Jazz are good. Kings suck. Knicks kind of suck. Lakers are good, 93 overall. So obviously the LeBron effect going off right there. Magic kind of suck. Mavs, well, they're alright. They're set up for the future. Nets suck, but they have a little bit more of a future. Nuggets are great. Pacers are good. Wow. Pacers are actually underrated. Pelicans are good. Pistons are alright. Raptors are 96 overall with Kawhi Leonard. Wow. The Raptors would be not that bad of a team to do. I want to see how Kawhi does in Toronto. Obviously, I am a Raptors fan, and I've been wanting Kawhi to go on the Raptors or get signed or traded to the Raptors for a very long time because I've been a Kawhi Leonard fan for a long time, and I've been a Raptors fan. And this offseason that finally happened at expense of DeMar DeRozan leaving, but still, I love having Kawhi Leonard on the team, and that wouldn't be that bad to the Raptors here. Right now, I'm kind of debating here. The Clippers, to be honest, I can't remember really what they have besides Lou Williams. I know for sure Blake Griffin's gone. I know for sure DeAndre Jordan's gone. I know for sure Chris Paul's obviously gone. But Lob City's no more. They got to recreate something. They need some more magic. And you know what? I'm going to drag him out of the shadow of the Lakers. And this year, I'm going to choose the Los Angeles Clippers as my team for MyGM. So right now, let's choose them and try and bring him back. Not really bring him back to successful days because they kind of did suck for what they really were. They could have done way better. But I want to bring back the Clippers, make them good, and win a championship with them. Just put down a random name for the MyGM character. And if you notice the name, make sure to put it in the comments below, though. It's a character's name from a movie series, but I just want to throw that in right there now. Okay, so Scott O'Gilligan, I hope with all has been well with you. I'm very excited to have you on board as the new GM of the Los Angeles Clippers. Gracious response, arrogant, we'll do gracious, why not? I can't thank you enough for this opportunity, Mr. O'Gilligan. I hope to do you proud as the GM of the Los Angeles Clippers. Sounds good. Here is what I am expecting from you this season. I strongly believe the key to a winning organization is happy players. Do not do anything to upset too many of our players. Keep average player morale above 60, okay? I'll do mine on that, because you never know. I understand what you're saying, but still want you to get it done. Do not let our team chem fall below 65. That's hard to do, because I want to kind of change this team up a bit, and that's not going to work. Blah, 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 so I'm glad we're on the same page. Let me be clear, I don't respect dishonesty. If you make a promise to a player, you best keep your word. Of course, we'll do that. Then, well, yeah, I just hope that's true. Kush's dad from Jerry Maguire said the same thing. Next up, I'd like to discuss what's on my wish list for the team. Can't lose more than 40 games. So we got to be like 40 and 40. That's... I can't even blow up the team. Oh, that kind of sucks. I'll put a mind on that. I'm surprised you don't see the potential here the way I do. Oh well, you'll come around. I want you to promise me they'll keep fan interest high in this team. He's putting up throwing a lot of curveballs at me. This is not looking good. I'll put might on that as well. Nothing is easy. That's why you get paid the big bucks. Ready to get rockin'? Of course. So, alright, thanks. While you're leaving, please let my assistant know to hold all my calls for the next hour or so, as I'm going to be watching Big Brother live feeds. Okay. So, we have the draft class right now. We have the 2018 class, obviously, in the game, so we'll use the 2019. Historic draft class, don't want to do that. Wait, so actually download a pre-created draft class with real players from the 60, 65, 69, 70, 74, and 76 through 2017 NBA drafts. So we can actually go and put old draft classes in the game? That is insane. So 2K really stepped it up though, I'm liking this. They're making it really fun for kind of, just random kind of MyGMs or GM modes or my leagues people want to do. Like, you want to do something in 2005 draft class, well, you got it. So that's pretty cool. So 2019 mock, LaMelo for 2020, don't want to do that obviously. Accurate faces, NBA 2K Creations does a good job. So what should I go with? But Jack Move does a good job as well too. He does more updates, so we'll go with Jack Move this season. 2019 NBA Draft Room mock, we'll do that. Okay, so this year looks way different though. I'm loving this change. It makes it look way more better, refreshing, and actually fun to play. I like this. So target, trade block, untouchables, way easier this season. So trade block, untouchables. I want to see what we have on this team so far. We'll go to our team status and see. Actually, I have to kind of figure out where everything is right now. We'll go and we'll do a team roster overview. Okay, so take a look at all these new screens on here. It actually looks very nice though. It might be a little bit harder to find things because it's been the same way for like years on 2K. So new changes. I'm loving these new changes. Let's take a look at our roster and see what kind of a team we have here in LA. So right now we have Tobias Harris here. I forgot he's even on the team. 83 overall, 26 years old, B potential at power forward. Then we have the former Raptor, Lou Williams, a 2-time 6th man of the year. Once the Raptors, once with the Clippers. 83 overall, 31 years old. Patrick Beverley there, 79 overall, 30 years old. Avery Bradley's on team, 78 overall, 27 years old. Danilo Gallinardi, 78 overall, 30 years old. Marcin Gortat's on the Clippers. I had no idea. I forgot about that. He's a 78 overall, 34 years old. We have Mike Scott, 77 overall. We have Montrezl Harrell, 77. We have a 76 overall Luke Mbamute. A 76 Boban Marjanovic. We have Milos Teodosic, 75 overall. 74 overall Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I believe he is Canadian. I'm pretty sure he is. Was he Canadian? I believe he was. He's from Kentucky. He is. He's from Toronto. So we have a Canadian on the team. He was drafted this season, obviously. I know that for sure. But he's a 74, so he will be pretty much like our franchise. He's looking like our franchise point guard for now, but we'll see in the future. Then we have Jerome Robinson. We have Sindarius Thornwell. We have Jonathan Motley. We have Wesley Johnson. And that is it for our team. So team's not looking spectacular. We got a lot of trade bait on this team, obviously, so we're going to do some trades eventually in the near future. But right now, a few bright spots I'm liking this team are obviously, right now, Lou Williams. I got to love the guy. Tobias Harris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I got to make sure to get that pronounced right. But right now, I'm just going to call him Shai, who's on the team at point guard. So we have that figured out. Let's see what our game plan is looking like on our coaching. Look at this. So Patrick Beverley is starting this season at point guard, obviously. He's the highest rated point guard in the team. He's great defensively. Got to keep him on the starting roster. We have Lou Williams. We have Danilo starting. We have Gallinardi. Tobias Harris obviously starting. Marcin Gortat at the 5. Avery Bradley as our 6th man. We have Shai playing some minutes too. Wow, that's actually good. We have Shai with the 15 minutes right now. He's a 74. He needs all the development he can get because I believe... Is there way more stats actually shown this year? It looks like there is. But he is a potential. Okay, so this dude will get better. That is awesome, actually. He's got some great starting stats, too. Like, the only problem is post defense. And even that is great for how old he is, too. He's 20 years old. And he's got some great looking starting stats. So I could see Shai developing into a player that could be reliable in a couple of years. So right now, he's more so for potential than actual... Alright, he's more of a potential guy at this point of his career, so we gotta watch his development as he has unpredictable erratic behavior for his badge, pat my back, so he is coddled. Award history, contract, you have him for a couple of years, obviously. So, Shai, we gotta watch out for his career. He's looking like a great future guy for right now. We have Wesley Johnson there getting some minutes. We have Mike Scott, and that is about it. So, team looking not that bad. I just want to go take a look at a couple other things around the NBA. Some obvious players I want to take a look at, obviously, are... I'm going to just go to the Raptors right now because I want to. Is Kawhi Leonard on the Raptors? 94 overall, 27 years old. I love seeing that. I'm still not sure why Jonas Valanciunas is only 83, though. He deserves an 85 or an 84 at least, but hey, that's just me. Serge Ibaka, however... I don't know if he even deserves a 79. He wasn't that great last season. I don't know. I just have no idea. Pascal Siakam, great. Fred VanVleet, he is awesome. He deserves all his overall he can get. I'm so glad OG Anunoby wasn't traded in that Kawhi Leonard deal, though. That is awesome that he wasn't traded. But you have Danny Green, underrated player there in Toronto. I just want to take a look at Toronto anyway because that's my team. But as for the rest, take a look at the NBA. DeMar DeRozan on the Spurs looks so weird, but... just had to come to reality at this point. He is looking not that bad, though, on the Spurs. Like, they have LA, they have LaMarcus Aldridge, they still have Pau Gasol, they have DeJounte Murray there at point guard. He is looking great right now. He's looking like a steal. And they also still have Rudy Gay, so Rudy Gay's back and reunited with DeMar DeRozan. Devin Booker's still on the Suns. I believe he should be in higher overall than 87, but that's just me. DeAndre Ayton there looking fresh. He's a 79 overall. Then as to the rest, that is looking not too bad. Good Cat there. Jimmy Butler 90 overall. Andrew Wiggins, it's so sad seeing him only at 81 overall. He has not really lived up to his potential yet in his career, though. Like, I really hope he steps up big in this NBA season. Kevin Durant, the Snake, at a 97. DeMarcus Cousins on the Warriors looks terrible. Why they get him? Oh, God. I just don't like DeMarcus Cousins signing the Warriors, but their team looks so stacked at this point. It's insane to see them like that. But Wizards look good. You have John Wall, Bradley Beal. Dwight Howard is super underrated. I really hope he goes off this season because I'm a Dwight Howard fan. LeBron in LA, 98 overall. Ooh, that is crazy. But the LeBron is number one. They do have an all positions showing screens, so we can finally see in MyGM the top players in the league. As Giannis is at a 94. Okay. I didn't really see much of the NBA ratings this offseason. I didn't really pay attention to 2K's ratings when they dropped. But Kawhi 94, Kyrie 93. You have Chris Paul at a 91, DeMar DeRozan 90. Not bad at all, actually. Not too bad. And Don Mitchell 87, Jason Tatum 87. I don't know about having Tatum 87, Don Mitchell. I don't know. I have no idea at this point. Tatum might be a little bit high for what he is yet so far, but eventually he'll reach that anyway, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Lauri Markkanen, underrated player right there. And that is about it looking at the overalls and such like that. I just want to take a look at free agents first. We have Dwyane Wade still on the market there. He's a 79 overall, 36 years old. I don't want to sign him just based on the fact that he said he would only sign with the Miami Heat if he were to come back, and I don't want to break that realism, so we'll leave him on the market. Manu Ginobili recently retired. Don't want to fill with that. Jamal Crawford might be not that bad of a player to pick up. We do need him, and he was a staple in LA for a long time, so hey, you never know. He could reunite with us. Al Jefferson's still on the market. We have Joe Johnson. David West did retire. Rodney Hood just re-signed at the Cavs today, I believe, in real life. Alan Williams is on the market still. Joffrey Laverne. Tyler Ulis is still on the market. I believe Devin Booker is pissed because Tyler Ulis is his best buddy, and I think he wasn't too happy when he got released. But Ulis could be an option for our team as well, because our team is full of older players and like some younger free agents like Rodney Hood, even though he did sign the Cavs, wouldn't be that bad, even though he is making 13.5 mil. But you have Alan Williams, not that bad as well. And obviously Tyler Ulis. But anyway, just taking a look at the NBA at this point. Contract extensions, nothing we can do yet so far. We do have guys like Tobias Harris, Patrick Beverley, Marcin Gortat on their last year of their deals. So gotta think about that for the future when it comes to trades. But anyway, that was our first look at this Clippers MyGM episode. This was the team overview, basically, our debut episode. Next episode, we're going to probably take a look at the roster, maybe make a trade or two, and then we're going to try out this game here, this team with Nuggets, the first game of the season on October 17th. Stay tuned for that, but anyway, make sure to like and subscribe for more Clippers MyGM here in NBA 2K19, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.